Sprinkler. Welcome to my story zone. This is a sequel video to what my elders taught me. The first video is in the description. After eating my grandma's feast, either after school or on a regular visit, I would watch tons of movies. These movies were Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and the 1981 version of the Clash of the Titans. These films hold a special place in my heart and memory because during the movie, my grandma would comment about the movie and we would discuss about the film. Before I talk about these movies, I fully understand what you're thinking. How would a child watch these types of movies? My parents forbid me from watching these movies during my childhood. And if memory serves me correct, my grandma stated something along the lines of, "He's a bright child. He knows right from wrong." Clash of the Titans was and still is an amazing film. The action, the character growth, and the legendary effects from Ray Harryhausen. After watching Clash of the Titans, I would recreate my favorite scenes with my Power Ranger action figures, and Megazord. I would use these Power Ranger. I would use my action figures to recreate the scenes where Perseus defeated the Kraken, and I used the Megazord as Perseus' make suit to fight the Kraken. And if memory serves me right, the Black Ranger was Perseus, and the Pink Ranger was Andromeda. I used my Lord Zed action figure as the Kraken.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Terminator 2, Judgment Day in my humble opinion is one of the modern foundations for action cinema. Watching this film at my grandma's house was a childhood milestone not only because my grandma ordered Pizza Hut but because during and after the film we would discuss about humanity's potential to create great inventions and how we must cautiously monitor technology's evolution. Also, this thought originated during my college years. I thought that the Terminator 2 character Drive Miles Dyson was in reference to the scientist, Dr. Freeman Dyson, who devised the idea for Dyson spheres. My grandma hilariously equated the evil Terminator, the T-1000, as a washing machine gone bad. As time goes forward, I will discuss my grandma's commentary on topics.
Star Trek. Star Trek, the legendary show with engaging characters, influential technologies, and a unifying message. And let me clarify. What I mean by influential technologies, I mean that the show helped to inspire technologies like cell phones, Bluetooth receivers, let's say the SpaceX reusable rockets. These ideas already existed, but Star Trek is seen as a way. It was seen more as a show that would expose these ideas to viewers and make it more mainstream. My grandma and I enjoyed watching Star Trek. Some of our favorite episodes were The Arena and The City on the Edge of Forever. I watched the original Star Trek at my grandma's house, but I watched Next Generation at home. My grandma was more of a Star Trek fan, and she was more of a Captain Kirk fan more than Picard. Let me guess Picard. I like Picard. I like both captains, but I have to admit I like Kirk a little more because I guess you can argue it's nostalgia and bias because I watched the original Star Trek first before watching Next Generation. In my eyes, I give Kirk 10 out of 10, and I give Picard 9.9 out of 10. Also, my same older cousin who lived with my grandma during his time at university had a collection of Star Trek novels. In a later video, I will go into detail about my time reading those Trek novels. But today, I will discuss how my grandma used novels as an academic reward system. During my childhood, whenever I earned a good score on a school test, my grandma would reward me with a Star Trek novel to read and enjoy. I remember I was in third grade, and I earned an A on my math test. A solid A, and I got to read a lot of the Star Trek books. I gotta remember which one it was because it was so long ago. I think it was the one because my grandma wanted me to ease into it for the franchise. I read the Star Trek after the Star Trek the motion picture novel first, and then I eased into more like the Rise and Fall of Khan. In a later video, I will go into more detail about that. But what I do recall is every time we do good on a test, my grandma would allow me to read the Star Trek novels. The two episodes that I will watch with my grandma were Arena and The City on the Edge of Forever. My grandma was a casual Star Trek fan and fully understood the message the show conveyed to viewers. For instance, my grandma's commentary on the Arena episode was to show mercy on those who have done you wrong, because any violent reaction to a wrongdoing makes the individual just as bad as the perpetrator. My grandma's commentary on The City of the Edge of Forever was to enjoy life and cherish those that you love, because every day with them counts. While watching the original Star Trek series, my grandma, she would reinforce educational values my parents instilled in me. For instance, my grandma earned her bachelor's degree in psychology in her late 50s. This is a goal of hers for a long time, and she really wanted to earn her bachelor's degree in psychology in order to help people in the community more. This is one of the inspirations for me to later earn my bachelor's degree in history.